Good morning. It's time for your morning latte. I'm really I'm in a really good mood. I spent this entire morning after I ate lunch, um, watching the heckin' Genshin Impact live stream and also Infinity Nikki. I was trying to watch the CN VOD to see because I was really impatient about that, but then I couldn't find the VOD, so I just watched the promotional materials, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm so excited. So we're probably gonna be streaming Nikki sometime next week. I don't think we'll be able to finish the Zenless story today, so we might have 3 streams again next week. I don't know how busy I'm gonna be, but we'll see how that goes. I don't really. Life's kind of hard. But I really want to stream Nikki like on release day. Oh, I don't think I can actually, because Nikki updates kind of late and I need to sleep. But maybe the day after the version update day. I don't know. That'll be really exciting for me in particular. I'm really hyped about it. I've seen some of the outfits, the new like color mechanics for Nikki. Oh my god. New regions. There's the one outfit I've been waiting for literally since the start of the game. Oh my god. Can I say anything? That's spoilers, right? There's this one outfit that's like a concurrent theme across all the Nikki games, and it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. They even made a merch for it. They like I think on the like the CN website shops, they're selling a full-size version of the dress that's coming out, and I mean they've been selling it, but you can't tell I'm really excited. But yeah, so there's that. There's Nikki. And there's also Genshin. Oh my god, the Genshin Impact patch looks to be so good right now. There's so much good stuff. There's so much good stuff. But we're not playing those games right now. We are playing Zenless, but I'm checking it's gonna be the next Nikki patch. They haven't really updated it on EN side. I think this evening, like in a couple 6 hours, 5 hours or so, they'll release the like the English live stream, so you guys can check that out. There's also gonna be Twitch drops, I think, for that if you would prefer to get that. I think it's like 30 diamonds you get from Twitch drops, among like other things. But anyway, yeah, so that's really exciting for me. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I'm really heckin' excited. All my gacha games are doing like really big events roughly around the same time, and it's really I'm getting like chills. I mean, it could be because my window's open and it's kind of cold today, but that's not the point. But yeah, so that's great news for me. I'm gonna spend so long holed up in my room doing only gacha for the next little while. Oh, anyway. We're finally getting a Zanny on Tuesday. That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, Wu is also getting they're getting like their first anniversary this week too. My god. All the gacha games are doing something really interesting and cool lately, huh? And then there's like sorry, not to be mean, but there's Star Rail. I mean, I guess they also had their anniversary recently, but doesn't feel like it. Anyway. Not the point. What a great time it is to be a gacha player. I really think people that don't want to play gacha for the sake of playing, like, because it's like, oh yeah, gambling, it encourages gambling, they're really missing out. There's a lot of really good stuff in gacha games, I think. Yeah. This like consistent like, or be like how do you say this, like consistently getting really good like DLC pretty much for free, like multiple times a year. It's really insane. The Star went kind of off the rails, I hear. I have a lot of complaints about Star Rail. Oh yeah, we're gonna play Pulling for Vivian today, by the way. Sorry, I need to like get in the mind space for that. But yeah, there's a lot of problems with Star Rail right now. I can discuss it sometime, but I just don't think today is the day. But I know, finally finished the first Miracle event. Let's go! Wishful of Rosa? When you say finished, do you mean like all the evolutions, or do you just mean the making of the clothes? You mean the evolutions, alright? Yeah. The last evolution for the Wishful of Rosa is so good. It's so good. It's... oh my god. Oh, I really love the way they changed it. And they're also, so one of the things we're getting for the Nikki update for 1.5 is we're getting like evolution dyes. Basically, when you glow up and if it's its maximum capacity, it changes color and you get a new color variant like for free, rather than having to like suffer for weeks on end for it. Has its own cutscene too. Yeah. Sorry. I'm really excited about it. I think you might be able to tell. Oh my god. Oh. I have a lot of really strong feelings right now. Oh. That's okay though. Anyway. Whew. I need a moment to like calm down. This is a really exciting morning for me. I'm getting some of the things I've always wanted. Like Genshin Impact has like more chess themery. There's like they're coming to like the end of their story, right? And so we're getting a lot of like the final, or getting like a lot of the last pieces of the puzzle. It's really fun. Nikki is getting to one of the, like, it's probably its biggest update. There's some really exciting and pretty Yuri that I saw, at least from the trailer. That's awesome. And it seems that like the story is gonna finally start picking up, which is gonna be really sick. Alright, Zenless is all about to hit 2.0, which is their big update, and the story seems to be pretty exciting so far, right? And it's just like, wow, life's so good. Life is so good. I'm so glad that I don't play other games anymore. I'm so glad that I'm only playing heckin' gacha games nowadays. Life is so good. Anyway. Not the point though. Today we have something my game's frozen. Hello? Zenless on 0.exe is not responding. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, I was gonna pull for Vivian, but I mean... oh, there we go. Is there really anything I need to claim? No, I don't think so. Let's just do... okay, let's do the, what do you call the trials for the character? Because I haven't done those yet. Final callback. Let's try a Vivian. I might pull for Jane, unironically. I do, because she's really strong with Vivian. Alright, Miyavi is not very strong with Vivian, like, comparatively. So I might... there's a non-zero chance if I get Vivian early, I pull for Jane as well. Because I do like Jane's playstyle. Yeah. The alternative is I build Piper, I guess. Because Piper is also very strong with Vivian, but... I don't know, I haven't really thought about it yet. Although I do like Piper enough, I guess I could build her. This is not off the, how do you call? It's not off the radar. I like, or fit my, hold on. My mic and my lamp were hitting each other a little bit there, so gotta adjust. After using a basic attack, with 4th hit, dodge counter, quick assist, or other attacks, Vivian will enter the noble woman state. Whatever that means. Okay. I'd use Bernice with her. I also don't have Bernice, which is really unfortunate. I thought that when she performs certain skills. She's so cute. After performing any move that would grants feathers, she'll enter fluttering frog state. Pressing normal attack will trigger fluttering frog suspension, consuming all 5 feathers converting to equal number of guard feathers. Huh? Is it? Enter that through any means. Consume all 5 feathers converted to the same amount of guard feathers, I think it says. And then now what? Any squad member hits a target with an EX special attack, Vivian will consume one and launch a basic attack feather bloom at the target. Having not only a dual. So with guard feathers, press with any character. Can I do it herself? Interesting. You do AA, you fly, dive bomb, coordinate attacks. Yeah, it does seem like she has some kind of coordinated attack vibe. I didn't see her, but I think she did do something because I saw either damage there. I feel like her rotation will be a little bit awkward for me. I don't really know. I don't really think I was smart enough for this. I do like that she can just like sit up and fly. I feel like we're gonna be really bad at using her. I'm gonna use an EX special she'll just show off, right? Where's she at? I must be stupid. Oh, she wants us safe. I'm just kind of confused because I don't. It says she'll do coordinated attacks, but I don't see her coming on the screen. Maybe it's a skill issue, right? But... A blue. That's new, isn't it? That's pretty silly. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know how well we'll get used to her, but I'll try my best. Another 10 million pulse to triple Z. Exactly. Exactly. I love Zenless Zone Zero. I think Zenless Zone Zero is being all better than it has been. Be a big icon under her portrait. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of like, my brain kind of paused. I didn't see what this requirement was. Selling just a little bit. I already know how Jane works though, so perfect dodge of damaging enemy will keep you in. She has a lot from her dodges, huh? Sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that, huh? I whiffed it a little bit. He has the Salco. Triple Salco. Oh, it gives a little loud. Jane carries so much until I got Miyavi. That's kind of how it is, isn't it? It's okay though. I think she's still very good. It's just that she's good in a different way, I guess. Yeah, it's probably better that I build Piper actually, now I'm thinking about it. As much as I would like Jane, because I do like her character. Right? Like, she's like surprisingly cute despite her kind of like... I don't want to say like Gunnar bait vibes, but she has kind of like Gunnar bait vibes, you know? But I do like her as a character. I think she's quite cute. I also just don't really know what Seth does. I should probably take a look at that sometime. I just know kind of how to play them, but like barely at that. It also builds up an anomaly pretty quickly. Rat. Rat lady. Alright, cool. Yup. Indeed. Yup. Uh-huh. Alright. Let's go for the polls. Wait. I'm stupid, hold on. I want to look at my characters. Okay, so we could... I think it's kind of annoying that if you can't... That's weird. I think it's a little annoying that you have to go through all the characters that you don't have in order to, like, access the low-level characters. Like, maybe I just don't want to scroll all the way down to get the Piper who's at level 20, right? But... let's level Miyabi first. Or not Miyabi. Let's level Vivian first when we get her. I mean, I hope we do. I should have enough. We have, like, what? 105 pulls plus, like, 20 something? I think that's enough. But, I don't know. Actually, while we're here, let's do my standard pulls first. I only have 10. 16, but I'll wait for a 10 pull before I do another 10 pull here. Okay, good. We're not using all our luck on the standard banner. I don't know why my game is so slow right now. That's really weird. I also want to get Robin. Oh, I also did see that we have a new A rank Bang Boo called Overtime Boo. I'm really excited. I'm gonna pull for him. Also Robin, but you know. Oh shit already? I want Overtime Boo. Robin! Look at him. What a snazzy guy. Oh man, no Overtime Boo. Oh well. Overtime Boo's from the new event? Oh, not gotcha. Okay. Oh, I mean, that's also fine too, I guess. Means I don't have to pull for Overtime Boo. I don't know if there was waste pulls on Overtime Boo. Not that I would call it wasting by any means. Yeah, let's go for it. We're at 0 pity. Hopefully my luck is better than yesterday at Arknights. Okay. That's fine. 20. Okay. 30. That's fine. 40. Oh shoot, early. Early S rank. At 40 pulls. What if I lose 50-50 here? What if I get Soldier 11 again? What if I get Soldier 11 again? I don't think I'm emotionally prepared for that. Let's go! The last name is Banshee? I didn't know that. I think it can be done well. I just think this one is a little silly. Nice, that's awesome. She's so pretty, man. I like her face, and I like her ears, and I like her umbrella, and I like her a lot. Oh, maybe we should pull for her Wenjin then. Maybe we should pull for her Wenjin. I'm so happy for you. Throws away knife. What? What? And now I build up rate, and now the percentage increases. Affecting trigger. Is it worth pulling for her Wenjin? I actually don't know that. I wonder. Or maybe I get Jane. No, I should probably just level 50. Hold on. Let's get our new girl. Her Mindscape Cinema. We only got one Seth. Isn't he right up right now? That's so sad. He's pretty in this one. Hyper was on him maxed out, I guess. Huh. Let's promote. I should have enough. Is Weeping Gemini? Does that mean Weeping Gemini is good? You can say like, oh yeah, the second best one is this free-to-play one, but is the free-to-play one actually that good? They got like 3. But the thing is, I already had her maxed, man. Oh, life sucks. Okay, though. We did get 3 pulls from that, so... Do I have a Weeping Gemini? I do. It's at level 0. One member invokes attribute only second to 4 times when that recover the stun or is defeated. Is that... How good is that? I don't know, actually. Hold on, I'll think about that later. I did build a couple of Wenjins for her, so we'll be also set them in first. Craft those as well too. Okay, that's awesome. I like precision 2. That has 2 defense rolls. I don't like that. I'll use this one. I don't. Oh no, that's not one. Let's use this one. And then use this one. That one. Wait. She just likes the cold one, doesn't she? Ugh. You have one built? That one. There's also. Why did I call it the cold one? It's called Freedom Blues. A card's no stun or dies. Yeah, is that good? Can't tell. Place that one, I think. Oh, that one's very good. Maybe. Well, how do I compare? Compare right stick. It's realistically about the same. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't know if she uses crit like at all, but maybe this one has. Oh, I don't have something for this. Okay, that is fine. Whatever. We'll use this one then. It really sounds because you're running 2 of them and a support. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's fine, right? Surely I haven't. Oh. Surely I have enough stuff, right? I kind of forgot to... Oh. Good thing I have a lot of extra charge. I hope you guys don't mind while I... Real quick, we're gonna go to the combat simulation for the anomaly engine because I forgot that I don't have one of these things built. Hi, Esses. Nice to see you again. I'll run this team. Whatever. I heard thinking too much is bad for your brain. I know that Vivian's best team uses either Jane, like Jane and Seth, I believe. One of these is gonna make an anomaly stunner. They better not. Vampire girl does things to me. That's so real. Oh, 25 attack, so okay. I'll take that as it is quite good. As those are the characters in this game. That's true, this game does have some pretty cool characters. Which is kind of awesome. Why is my game a little laggy today? Weird. Where's my 500 FPS? Crazy. But yeah, no, I do really like the vampire girl. I think she's a lot like more endearing than I thought to begin with, I guess. I feel like a lot of the time when you have a character that's like, how do I say, like her archetype, it ends up being kind of like cheesy and cringe. I mean, she is cringe, but like she feels like there's more depth to her character beyond being just a fan, right? And I really appreciate that. Anomaly Stunner trying to build my team for Anomaly Efficiency. You're so right. I think he would actually be a pretty good stunner, I think. Maybe you're right. If you build her for it. I think she totally could. Thank you, Miyabi. Miyabi. But I'm not really planning to pull for Hugo either, so is it really worth building Weeping Gemini when I could just pull? Because I also don't, there's no one from like the 2.0 patch that I was like really like, wow, I really like them. So You get Fox Mommy and Mentally Ill Wolf and Archetypes? I got, oh my god, I got 4 of Suzuran's mom. I can't say her name. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Actually, no, I got 3 of them. I got 3 of Suzuran's mom. I got 1 Mizelzi's. And I got 0 Laplands. Good Saber 2.0. I don't really know who I'd want from 2.0, just from the trailer that I saw. None of them really, like, stood out to me, I guess. Opus Fogulia? I can't say that. I know it sounds like I just did, but I promise you I can't say that. No mental illness, are you? You're not allowed to have depression. Isn't it pronounced as wife? You're so right. Oh, she's married though, no? See that about most characters in this game? That is true, but like, I don't know. I'll have to like wait and see, and chances are the character I like won't be available in 2.0 like outright, so fine. Whoopi's Folia? Okay, I see. Thank you for teaching me how to speak Italian. I hope she's Italian. Folia. I bet it's like there's like some kind of like glottal anything there though, like maybe like a God, I don't know linguistics, but it's probably like a glottal kind of sound. I wonder if it's enough. I'll gladly go Suzer and step up. I'm sorry. That's extremely wow. That's crazy. You know, reminds me of that meme. It's just like, isn't there someone you forgot to ask? The most hyped character from 2.0 is going to be 3 patches later. I kind of hope that's the case. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hope that the most anticipated character is given plenty of time to develop before they're pullable, because that means, to me at least, that they care about the quality of like the story writing enough. I'll do one more run just in case, you know. I kind of want Vivian's Wenjin because I think it kind of fits her vibe. You know, it looks just like her, right? It's really fitting. But I also could just pull for Jane and get her best support, I guess. And I do like the way Jane plays over Piper. But then I'll have to get another Wenjin for both of them, huh? But maybe that's why we're farming so much of this. The Vivian would glow that way? Yeah! And that's also really important to consider, just the aesthetics of it. Yo. No way Mia be with the other guy entirely. That's messed up. Sit down is going like I was just New stepdad. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. What if I wanted to be her new stepdad, huh? What then? Would you have a Hunger Games style fight to the death? Is that what you're saying? I'd be down. What is Jane's best Wenjin? Do you guys know? Let me look this up actually. What's the best Zenless resource? Ugh. Zenless Jane Wenjin. Whoa. Take the most abuse from the mom. Camille's stepdaughter. I don't have Jane. That's fair. I'm just looking for some of her best options. Passion stream, okay. Passion save defeats quickly. What's this one called? Right, sharpen stinger. Okay, that's the best one. Oh, I don't like that this site doesn't have any images. Ah! Sorry. Build? Pridewin? Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I had to scroll a little bit for it, which is kind of annoying. Am I rich enough to build multiple characters? I haven't pulled anyone since Astra, and I don't really plan on pulling them for a while, and I have a lot of pulls remaining. Sharks and rats. That's true, yeah. We no longer have to worry about, Sorry, I'm really stupid. I don't know where to look for Wenjins. Build? There you go. Electro lip gloss. What the heck is electro lip gloss? Battle pass, oh. Weeping Genemi is also good. Rainforest Gourmet. Did you pull Vampire Girl? We did already pull for her, and we did already get her, so that's good. We're currently just debating between these two, pretty much. That's my... Maybe Wenjin first for Vivian. Wait. Maybe Wenjin first for Vivian, and then... Because we have Piper as an alternative. And we do have Weeping Gemini as an alternative for Vivian. But I do like the vibe of this. Are balls that important? They're a little bit important. I just kind of want to see her glowing, you know? I think it's kind of cute. Yeah, we'll buy her. We'll go for... Dang, we already got Wobbin. We already got Wobbin. It's okay. Well, I guess I could go for another Wobbin. Because I have a lot of pulls. Do I like Vivian that much? Am I willing to invest that much in my... Yes, I am. Sorry, I had a... I had to take a minute to like really consider my life, my options, and my just like everything in general, you know. But we'll pull for her Wenjin first. If we get it, life is good. If we get it early, then life is good. If we get it late, then we won't get Jane, and we'll build Piper instead. Because I do like Piper. I just don't really like the way she plays because I think heavy weapons are kind of slow, and I don't really like slow characters. Did they introduce something else to hold in the gacha? No, this has always been here. Choose of Thoughts wins again. I'm just kind of bad at making decisions, I think. Ooh, triple 3 A ranks. I'll have to go level up my Bang Boo soon, though. Oh, there we go. Let's go! The shining golden sun. Alright, we don't need to watch because it's always guaranteed to get Wobbin. Nice. Alright. We have... Ooh. Yeah, so left is Wenjin, right is without. Alright. Let's go for it. Let's go. Hopefully we'll be lucky. I actually didn't see what pity I was at. Am I at any pity for the Wenjins? I don't think I should. I am, right? Yeah. Alright, 20. Okay. 30. Worst case scenario, this gives us more Wenjins, right? Right? And we need more Wenjins anyway. So it's fine. Right? 40. Okay. 50. The only reason I don't play this is because of the rates. I think, I'm not gonna lie, the rates don't feel like as big of an issue because the pity is so... How do I say? You get a lot of pulls. So it doesn't feel nearly as bad as you might think it does. 60. I think that's kind of true for all the Hoyo games, to be honest, but... we'll do single pulls now because we're at 60. Like, I think when it comes to, like, how the gacha feels, this game feels better to play in terms of, like, gacha and pity than, like, Fate Go, but that's not a high bar. But I remember playing, like, when I played Fate Grand Order, it was really... It felt terrible to pull because, like, in general, it felt like you got very few pulls, whereas it would take a long time to get the characters, alright? It doesn't feel nearly as bad in this game. You got Gnosis? No! I would love Gnosis, but not in this banner for Arknights. We aren't playing the system playing us. Exactly. Hoyo posted last mention 100% like full 100 pulls in Nikkei and didn't get who you wanted? Oh, that's crazy. 400 pulls in Nikkei? FGO plays are just sitting around for the story at this point. That's fair. I remember when I played Lost Spell like 2 or 3, I think it was. That's roughly when I stopped. The story was like ramping up to be kind of good, but I just couldn't stand the fact that I hadn't gotten pretty much any character that I wanted. Alright, almost like all the characters I'd ever wanted in like FGO, I'd never gotten. Alright, so there's Olkita, there's Abby, there was Jack. I did get Merlin, but I didn't really want Merlin. I only got him because he was meta. Right? Like all these characters, I don't remember who else there was. There's another one that was like really important for me, but I can't remember now. I got Musashi though. Musashi I did want. Iki players love to be abused. Oh! That's like 67, I believe it was. I wasn't really counting. Watch me lose a 50-50 though. No, we're goated! A woman who didn't want Merlin? I don't know, I didn't think he was like... I think he was like, whatever. Alright, just because we're kind of like... Ooh. Okay, just because we're a little bit crazy today. Let's drop 10 into Jane. 20? 20 into Jane? 20? I think she's cute. Plus, we might get more Mindscape cinemas for Seth, and Seth is pretty good right now. Rats, we are the rats. This is justice for lappy pulls. For real. Okay, we don't get Jane, but it's okay. Alright, life's good, life's good. We didn't get Jane, but it's alright. I should probably favor her. How do I do that again? There we go. We should level her skills. I didn't know what boss she uses, so I have to level this up later. Thunder's Dragon. Already normal attacks, okay. I should have a lot of these. Who's your favorite character? In what game? In general? Across all the games? Oh wow, that's fast. Oops, my bad. In Zenless? Right now, I think my favorite characters are going to be the siblings. Alright, I know that's a terrible answer and everyone hates to hear it. Right, but unironically, I do think the siblings are, like, by far my favorite characters because they have the most personality and I like the inter-character dynamics that they have. Mostly between each other, because, like, between the rest of the characters, it's kind of like whatever. So I do really like the siblings. I think the Faith and duo are really good. What a terrible answer. Nobody likes it. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I'd say something like that. But if we're talking about, like, in terms of Let's see. In terms of like the limited 5 stars, if we're talking about a standard banner 5 stars, I think Nekomata is probably my favorite. I think she's really cute. I like how toxic she is. Yeah, for Asians, I'd have to think about that some more. Put that. Everyone has a bad take. It's okay. That's crazy of you to say. For Asians, let me take a look. I do like Evelyn and Astro quite a lot. I think they have a really good dynamic. And like, okay, I will say, most of my appreciation of characters is them in the context of everything else. I like characters when they're like, I guess in conjunction with the world around them, right? When there's a character who's like kind of independent and like they're kind of like on their own, kind of like Soldier 11 was, I don't appreciate them nearly as much. I do like Lucy quite a lot. I think Lucy's quite good. I'm forgetting my best girl Yanagi. I think Yanagi is great. I do like her quite a bit. And she's like she's very sweet and like nurturing, and she's like kind of the parent of section 11, section 7. I don't know, the numbers are getting confused in my mind now. So she's really good, but I think from section, God, I want to say it's 11. I don't remember the number anymore. I probably like Hadamasa the most. Section 6, God, I didn't even get it right. Section 6, it's probably Hadamasa is my favorite. Yeah. Oh, I got a landscape form. So yeah. That's my entire that's my spiel. I guess we'll level up Piper here since we're in the character menu. Tingy funny. I think Tingy is really cool. I just don't feel like I don't have enough Denny's. That's crazy. I do have a standard banner 10 pull though now. Let's do that. Okay. For your own bow staff. Yeah. I think she's cool. I do like Tingy quite a bit. Hence why I pulled for her. But I think like Zenless is a little bit nerfed by the fact. Oh shoot, we got the shirtless Billy art. Awesome. Yeah, I think my appreciation of Zenless is a little bit neutered by the fact that the story has been kind of whatever so far. Although it has been picking up, so that's a good thing, you know? Billy Tommy, yeah. Anyway, that's enough yappery for today. We've talked for about 40 minutes today, and we haven't even gotten the story. Oh wait, hold on, I just got my Denny's. I think that's enough. Nice. Alright, level 50 Piper. Hopefully this is good enough. I don't have any Denny's, actually. Why do I have her skill level so high? Oh no, it's because of her Mindscape, isn't it? Okay. Whatever. Let's get to the story, because I don't think we need the characters for the story. We only need the characters for when I play the game. So. And if you don't want spoilers for this new story, you can leave now. Or forever hold your peace, you know? Come back another time. Like next week when I play Infinity Nikki. We should play Infinity Nikki together, guys. Let us go to infinity and beyond, or as they say, you know? Yeah. Anyway. Wise. Hello, Wise. What's he playing? Pac-Man? I heard so much about Nikki. I really like Nikki. I think it's not as strong as I would like it to be, but this next update seems to be really strong, and that's what I hope. Having done 1.4 story in Zenless, understandable. Nikki is great. I do like Nikki. I think there's a lot of really good things about it, and I think it is a bit of a fresh take on like the open world gacha game kind of vibe. So I think that's good. Anyway, I could talk about it forever, but we already did earlier. Hey Audrey, it's good to see you again. Just a franchise and made an overworld gacha. Who even thinks about that? I mean, clearly Infold does, alright? Sadly has no actual multiplayer. They're adding multiplayer in this next update. Good news, Kai. Good for you. But yeah, no, it's really good. I do really like the whimsicality of it, and the fact that it's, how do I say it? The vibe is very different from a lot of other open world gacha games because, I mean, the target hello? My face froze. What happened? But it's very different from other open world gachas because of how like it's targeted towards girls, right? Like young girls. There you go. I guess I have no one to play with. Exactly. Now that you don't have an excuse anymore. Meth still moves on the frozen head. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Anyway. Annoying orange or something. Never been compared to the orange before, but thank you. It is pretty silly. It is pretty silly. But yeah. I think Nikki's great. You guys should check out the Nikki streams if you don't normally check them out. I'll be streaming that sometime next week when the update comes out, and I'll be doing gacha, a lot of gacha on that probably. Oh my god. So yeah. Until then, Vivian sent a message. Seems they made more progress on the sacrifice issue. I wonder how Vivian's been doing. After Hugo passed, she's been busy managing Mockingbird. We haven't talked to her in quite a while. They managed. How do you manage a criminal syndicate that only has 2 members? Belle, do you want to arrange a time to meet up with her? Let's go meet up with her. Alright then, I'll arrange a time with Vivian. You just rest and I'll tell you when. Yeah. Loss of accounting? Dude, if your money is heckin' stolen, how do you, like, what accounting do you do? I've been chatting with BB in the background. That's a good point! Why hasn't she been texting me? That's messed up. Let's rest on the sofa? Okay. You originally planned on watching videotapes and rest on the sofa, but end up falling asleep instead until you hear something nearby. Oh. The way she gets up. Aww. Her cheek looks so round here. Cute. Fairy? That's kind of silly. Dude, I can't believe I can't believe Fairy's spying on us. I can't believe Fairy was spying on us. Freaking hanging out. I see videos start like that. It's okay. We would never do such a thing. Even she dipped out. I do think this kind of trope can be done really poorly, but I think the way they do it with Vivian is quite good. I think most of the time the character ends up having their entire personality based around liking this character or liking the main character. And she does kind of have that vibe, but it seems like there's a lot more depth behind her, and this is just her coping mechanism.
什么睡颜什么姿势？好像快速说过去了一句不得了的话。薇薇安，你是不是没休息好？
I do think she's really cute.
没有的，法儿通大。
It's more just like a side effect, right? She's like, she gives me the kind of vibe of a girl who's like hiding all of her trauma. And so like the only way she can express that is through her obsessive fangirling, right?
早安，法儿通大人。
that sounds kind of generic, but I don't know. I think the way that they're handling her seems to be pretty strong. Why so formal?
哇，好正式的问候。总觉得这个开场之后一定会有什么大事发生。这段时间反神鸟之死闹得很大，我花了些时间去探听消息。
Why? Oh, I guess we did have some famous people at the building when he died.
如果是拉文洛克家族私生子的事情，是有人故意透出去，且有意造势。 但目前还未查到消息的源头来自于哪里。
She really does give me yandere vibes, though. She might a little bit. But it could be that could be vampire racism that you're on about. What you're saying there, it could just be vampire racism. Could it be Heartman?
会不会是雨果的叔父哈特曼？他想用私生子的身份抹黑雨果和反蛇鸟。
Although we know that Hugo isn't dead because he's pullable soon.
我也怀疑过。我原以为他想利用雨果其实也是财联家族出身，来引导舆论，让大家认为反蛇鸟和财联沆瀣一气。
And it's not that the yandere take on any character, but she's the first who could legit see as a yandere. That is true, yeah. She does have the combination of like neuroticism and like I don't know, she does have a combination of traits that could turn out to be that way. No, I can see that.
反蛇鸟虽然在上层人士的眼里不入流，但在普通人之间有一批很忠诚的支持者。
Also, she has a little bit of a manipulative streak, you know, so it's like it's not out of the question.
但经过我多方打探后，意外发现近期民间对雨果的评价居然更加正向了。
Yo, he's being redeemed?
有人可怜他的身份，也有人共情他的遭遇，且这些舆论的矛头全部对准了哈特曼。现在民间声讨哈特曼的声音很大，大家认为是他为了一己私欲谋杀雨果。
That's funny.
这周 TOPS 有一个行业峰会，往年都是交由拉文洛克家族承办，但我的情报网探听到，今年临时让另外一个家族接手此事了。
They really like to slap the possessive wife trope on Miyabi. Do they? I think Miyabi just has autism. I think if she's like weird, it's because of her autism, not because of like yandere vibes.
如果我没猜错 ，TOPS 出于当下舆论情况，有意和拉文洛克家族保持一定距离。
Just talking about fandom headcanon. I don't really follow the Zenless fandom at all. Ayaka's hit by it too. I did see for Ayaka, and I think Ayaka's is funny because of the context that it happened in. I think Miyabi's is a little bit silly. Like when people if people think about it this way for Miyabi, it is a little bit bizarre because she clearly loves her her found family a lot more, right? But for Ayaka, it's because her banner got extended because of COVID. That was funny, yeah. Infinite COVID banner. What a good time. Everyone will give it just like that. Could it be someone's trying to get rid of Hartman?
会不会有人要借此除掉哈特曼和拉文洛克家族？我猜哈特曼也是有这样的担心，所以这段时间完全销声匿迹，任凭我怎么找都找不到一丝他的动向。
Girl stalks people on the internet.
之前的生鬼核心一定是被哈特曼带走了，他现在手握这个筹码，肯定是去和称颂会谈合作，保全自身了。
Cartman is still a thing. I mean, he did get the major plot device from the last episode, so yeah, makes sense.
抱歉，薇薇安，打断一下你和林的谈话。
没关系，两位法厄同大人想必有很重要的事情要商谈。我向来善解人意，我去外面等你们就好。
怎么能让客人在外面等呢？我和林去外面就好。
That's crazy.
不必在意，法厄同大人。我恰好也想去看一下有什么录像带。
Like, I think when it's like times like this, Vivian can be kind of scary, and I don't really know why. It's just like something about her calmness that's like really unsettling. Maybe it's like the way that she was like fangirling to being very stoic almost. It's like very, I don't say very, but it's a little bit unnerving.
你们商谈好事情，再喊我就好。
林，莱卡恩在录像店门外，他知道薇薇安也在我们这里，所以还在犹豫要不要进来。
What a heckin' soft-hearted guy.
他很在意自己在薇薇安面前了结掉雨果这件事，但是他又有事情找我们和薇薇安，所以你要不先去和他聊聊看？
Is it bad that I killed your brother figure in front of you and changed the trajectory of your lives?
那我先去门口找莱卡恩聊聊看。他和薇薇安其实都没有错，绳将在这个时候就要成为桥梁。
Sorry, I had to rescrew my mic back in because I think it was like starting to fall out a little bit. This is like basic decency than soft-heartedness. I think it's me personally. I don't know if I'd care. Fluffy inside and out. Is this not worse than I thought? Yeah, I mean, I bet his I bet his internal organs are also covered with fuzz, you know? What the heck are all these guys with? Mockingbird are the true heroes. It's so messed up. They stood to the so-called elites and still ended up getting silenced. This is definitely a conspiracy. God follows example and stand with those bastards. But what can we do? We have no power. But Mockingbird's Hugo's just an ordinary person. If he can do it, so can we. Right, to prove that even a single person, as long as you have the resolve, can be the change you want to see. Yeah, okay. Let my hand on your brother's chest, what of it? Exactly, like, whatever, man. It's not a big deal. Hartman must have murdered him to protect his own position of power. And Mockingbird isn't exactly a righteous, upstanding group either. Mockingbird steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Hartman was just afraid Hugo would gain traction and he'd lose his power. That's why he did what he did. I still think there's more to this. I like that you can just see gossip around the people. Yo, wait, this guy looks like heckin' Kanichi Genshin Impact. You know? Dollar store Kanichi Genshin Impact. Oh, wait, sorry, Lycion. Can I... Real quick? Sorry. Kind of a bad time. I'm sorry. Let's level up some of our little guys. No. I mean, he's not a Kanichi anymore. That is true. That is factually correct. Oh, right, I have no Denny's. That's so awkward to be broke. More Kanichi than the Tamagotchi. Exactly. Man, I think about his vest. Do you think you see his waistline? Dude, his waist is so tiny compared to his chest. Like, he's gotta lace that thing in. Like, he totally wears a corset under his vest.
是的，市长希望将一件重要的事情托付给几位。这件事有关新爱丽度的安危。不过在那之前，我作为反射鸟曾经的一员，我更加担心薇薇安小姐的情况。
What a guy! What a guy!
雨果做了许多错事，也背叛了反射鸟的道义。但我唯一笃定的是，他最后并未真的打算将薇薇安小姐。
One at least fine. Yeah, you're so right. I bet it's like over bust too. I bet it covers his chest.
我和那位小姐并未有过太多交集，加之最后又是我亲手了结掉与她而言相处许久的同伴，我不太有立场去劝解她，但希望她不要怀疑自己曾做过的选择，也不要因此消沉。
She's not upset. It's okay. She's happy.
不如说他很积极的在收集情报，并对事态走向有准确的判断。他或许比你想象的强大许多。如果你很在意，不如和他当面沟通一下。就算你心怀歉意，也要当面告诉他，对不对
So all of ever, you know, that's why she looks how she does. Ah, I see now.
听到您这样说，我心里稍微放心一些了。
That makes sense.
我相信您对薇薇安的观察和判断，您看人的眼光一向很准。
Lycion is a very scandalous guy.
那可以拜托您同我一起进去，让我当面向薇薇安小姐表达我的歉意吗？
没问题，但我会保持中立。毕竟这件事大家各有各的立场，我理解你，也理解薇薇安。作为绳匠，我在场只是希望你们能够坦诚沟通，我不会偏颇任何一方的。
这样是最好的，不胜感激。
Yeah. You sure the video star Lycion doesn't seem to have much of a reaction to Lycion's arrival.
薇薇安小姐，对于雨果的事情，我十分抱歉。我
客套话不必多讲，我也是反射鸟的一员。反射鸟并非因利而聚，所以也不会因利而分崩离析。
I have no clue what she means by just gain.
雨果有他的执念和目标，我也有自己必须要完成的事情。
And I am curious about her motivations.
称颂会与生鬼，我会追查到底的。
Beyond this part.
您，薇薇安小姐，作为反射鸟曾经的一员，请允许我向您表达我的敬意，以及我向您保证，在此事的后续事项上，我绝不会做出不利于您和绳匠阁下的事情。至于雨果的事情，还请您节哀。
节哀？不必了吧。反射鸟难缠的把戏那么多，才不会因此落幕。
But she doesn't believe he's dead either, huh?
您说的对。
啊？
你们就这样达成共识了吗？比我想象的还要快。
小剑阁下，我相信我们三方目前对于追查称颂会和生鬼的事情目标一致。市长委托我向几位发出委托邀请，后续的事情希望能够双方一起合作。
Yeah。
市长既然想合作，也要拿出相应的诚意吧。反蛇鸟不会为权贵所用，这件事是不会变的。
这个是自然。这件事虽然市长无法亲自出面解决，但会力所能及地提供人力和情报帮助。我知道维维安小姐有自己的情报网，但有些更隐秘的权力勾结，或许市长可以为二位带来另一个视角。
I think this kind of like visual novel format's a little silly. Because you have Belle just kind of staring forward. I don't know why, but Belle's gaze is particularly like stupid looking.
二位可以商量一下，如果有合作意向，我将代为拨通市长的电话，由他亲自和二位沟通。
I'll think about it.
我和哥哥还有薇薇安商量一下，毕竟这个委托牵扯进来太多人了，我们也需要谨慎考虑下。
She's just too wide-eyed. Yeah.
慎重考虑合作是必然的，我会在巴莱大厦等待几位答复。
Silly girl. Is it worse than Nikki's though? No, Nikki has the peak autism stare. Belle, what do you think about Lycaon's suggestion to work with the mayor? Nikki's eyes scare me. She's a little scary. Our teacher. Belle, you mean to say the mayor may not have told us everything he knows about our teacher? True. The only way to gain more information is to work with him. What do you think, Vivian? Mockingbird has always gone against authority. Would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can be given equal opportunities and treatments. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone we can work with. At the moment, at least. Let's go talk to Lycaon. Val, why are we talking with the mayor at the ballet? Is it in person? Do we get to see the mayor's 3D model? That's kind of exciting. Although that also gives me a little bit of fear that we're gonna that means that they're not playable. Ugh. Sorry. It seems you and Miss Vivian have made your decision. Working together requires sincerity on both sides. Of course. Please rest assured. When it comes to sacrifices, our mayor's interests align with yours. Or rather, we both want to protect the people of New Eridu. Yeah.
那我现在就为各位接通市长的通话。
Why did we have to come all the way to Valley Twins to just get on a call with the mayor, though? Plato's Lycaon is the mayor. Wouldn't that be funny?
我亲爱的孩子们，很高兴你们愿意继续与我合作。雨果维拉德先生的事情，我非常抱歉，这样的结局我也很意外。虽然作为市长，我无法完全赞同反蛇鸟过往的种种，但作为个人，我很欣赏雨果维拉德先生。
I think this is a little bit weird. Having a lot of respect for the guy who's part of a criminal syndicate.
依据之前从布林格那里得到的地图，我深入调查了一番。
Mayor's Ian voice sound like an even older guy compared to Ian? Does Ian sound like a normal youngish guy?
那些生鬼的制造者是曾在雅努斯区活跃的称颂会成员，名为兰登。不过兰登先生在几年前死于一场意外。
Compared to Ian? Yeah, okay.
兰登
Interesting.
一直在研究生鬼，据说他研发出一批药剂，会促使活人生鬼化。
Oldish, maybe middle age. This guy sounds like an elder man. Like a 50 or 60, 70-year-old man.
但是药剂并不稳定，并且伴随他的去世，那些药剂的制作方式也从此无人知晓了。当年雅努斯区称颂会的密室已经无法完全还原全貌，但比较肯定的是，自那位负责人去世后，这一片就没有大面积称颂会活动了。布林格留下的地图上标注的点位，是当年称颂会藏匿的最接近成功的生鬼试验品。
Already passed
这
away.
个人已经去世了， 而且近些年也没有称颂会在这一片活动过。那这次的事情，难道只是哈特曼的个人行为？
很可惜，并不是。根据我的情报调查显示，哈特曼一直在秘密与某人联络。
Someone from Tops? Yeah,
有没有可能是和
corruption has
Tops 的人
been deep-rooted all along.
TOPS 是盘根错节的一个巨大的财团联合，他们绝不会主动去沾染这些事，他们只会享用对自己有利的。哈特曼做的这一切，是为了在 TOPS 占据一席之地，以及巩固自。如果我推测的没错，哈特曼应该是和曾经跟随蓝灯的成
What about the bottoms?
打上了线。
Yeah, you're so right.
他们制作
Bottoms have no rights. We need to provide bottom equality rights or whatever. I don't know what that means, but you know. Sorry, I didn't even read this. Okay, new sacrifices.
但
Yes.
哈特曼这么做对 TOPS 有什么好处？称颂会不可能因为和哈特曼合作，就愿意将生鬼这么重要的事情和盘托出吧？ 生鬼出现必然会引起大范围市民恐慌，混乱之际 ，TOPS 派自己人出面。
See the chuckle every time the name Tops comes up. Yeah. I do think it's really funny that like in the CN voice, it's like, oh yeah, they're speaking like, you know, Chinese. And then they'll come out and say Tops with like perfect pronunciation. And I'll be like, damn. I felt the same way with like Hand or Random Play.
这样，民众就会认为现任市长失职，到那时，民心的天平就会向 TOPS 倾斜。
薇薇安小姐真是一如既往的敏锐。
所以呢，跟你合作，我们会得到什么好处？不要跟我说，因为你是个好市长，你不会伤害民众这种理由。我不是正义使者，我也不相信你口头说的信念。
Dang.
我只是想表明，我跟你们有共同的敌人。虽然我们理念并不完全一致，但至少在这件事上有合作的空间。
But she said that lofty ideals, but like, isn't her ideal that she wants she wants equality for all? That's a kind of a lofty ideal, if you ask me. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater.
至于诚意，虽然我无法锁定哈特曼的位置，但为哈特曼杀死反蛇鸟之事添把火，促使拉文洛克家族矛盾激化，我还是做得到的。
原来是你在散播消息，怪不得我怎么查都没查到是谁在推动舆论。
散播的源头并非是我只是在这个消息流出后，让其流传得更快更广，并且稍微动用了一些关系，保证这件事流传的版本中，雨果维拉德先生是一位备受迫害的英雄形象。
Essentially exclusively hire baddies. Yeah, it's a little weird.
一如我最开始所说，作为个人，我非常欣赏雨果维拉德先生。
It's also interesting how like everyone is like morally dubious, and then we're just like, yeah.
我很乐意为其证明。总之，让我来说明一下我的合作诉求。我经过多番搜查，除了上次的生轨休眠体，还发现有一些地方疑似也存在类似的休眠体。我的一举一动被很多眼睛盯着，所以不便派人前往处理。我希望委托你们前往目标点回收生轨。
Sarah's hot. Ladies from Miyabi Caesar's hot. Yeah, there's a lot of hot people who are evil.
而我会处理
This is how it is.
生轨，保证他们不再为人所用。除此之外，我也拜托了一位朋友，让他协助你掌控自己的身体状况，甚至挖掘更多潜能。
Oh.
是研究的事情和他正在做的有相近，你们无需担忧他的实力。那是
Void Hunter rank special investigator.
调查员。
Hiring practice has been rule one. If evil be hot, it's true. You know. I mean, if you're gonna hire an evil like someone to do your evil deeds, you know, they better be attractive enough to make people give them the benefit of the doubt.
你是说，让一名虚兽级别的调查员协助我们，并且他和老师研究的事情相关？
Could it be Miyabi again?
没错，他最近会去亚努斯区办事。我原本想安排一次正式会面。
I don't think it is, but it'd be funny.
他说会自己找合适的时机观察。
Oh no, it's 2.0 stuff then. Never
具
mind.
体细节还是等他告知你们吧。那么现在看来，二位应该对此次委托没有异议。 且愿意协助我回收生鬼。
Yeah, yeehaw, let's go. Emphasize Void Hunter ranked. That's true. That means they're not a Void Hunter. Yeah. I guess it would be the like there's like the hot lady from the Zenless trailer, 2.0 trailer, right? Who like leads us into like the monastery and teaches us to fight. I wonder if it's that person.
我知道你们不会让我失望的。出于立场，我们或许无法成为朋友，但我们也绝不是敌人。剩下的事情就交给你们
Interesting.
了。我先挂断了。
You think the mayor will be playable in the future? I'm glad the two of you have decided to continue working with us. Dude, why is he sticking out his hips like that? Dude, do you see the way he's standing? His like hips are all the way out. With your help, we are sure to successfully recover the sacrifice. I have other business to deal with, so please excuse me. If you require anything, please feel free to contact me anytime. I can leave thereafter. Lord Faithan, shall we head out now? Let's head in the hollow. Alright, let's go. Eternally JoJo posing, for real. Yeah, look at the trial one. I think it might be better than mine. Now I know Miyabi isn't the best secondary option for her. Oh. Only 2 slots, huh? Thanatos into the tower, whatever. I'm debating if I should put my second slot now. Maybe I do bring Miyabi. They're not the best synergy, but it works. But yeah, no, this world is too dangerous. You know, you just walk down the street and then bam, a black hole appears in the middle of town. And then like there's like evil little guys inside and then they kill you and then you die and life sucks. I do like this pose she has when she comes into the thing. Maybe of all spells, exactly. Wait, does she have 2? Wait, hold on. I want to look at her animation some more. Oh, it seems that her umbrella is the sheath for the sword. That's cute. I like that. Oh, she's stuck in this position then. If I don't do anything, she just stays in there for like 4 seconds. 2, 3, 4. Puts the sword back. And then she goes into the fluttering state. And then she dive bombs. Awesome. I do like the way she spins after her attack. Wait. Do it again. Hold on. There's like a lot of different... Oh. Can I stop running? She twirls too? Yeah, I think that's what I was looking at. Hold on, I want to see that again. Yeah, that's so cute, man. Yeah, there's a lot of cute animations for her. I'm a big fan. She's speed. I do also love how round her drills are. They look so squishy. You know? The way that her drills are animated. Oh.
这里的生鬼休眠体难道提前一步被人带走了？还是称颂会打算将生鬼休眠体？不对，这些休眠体如果处理不当，苏醒过来，反而会害了自己。市长搜查的事情，难道他已经发现了吗？
Interesting. You hear, just as Vivian's talking to herself, you hear another voice of someone debating. You don't know who it is, so you decide to pull her aside to listen. 2 men. It's always men.
这个情报不会是哈特曼为了跟咱们 TOPS 合作瞎编的吧？
His hair's kind of weird. Why would you bleach just the top of your head and puff it up like that? It makes your head look like a triangle.
在这附近转好几圈了，什么都没看到。
拉文洛克家族一向信誉不好，不然也不会这些年落魄至此。
听说早些年这个家族可富有了，当时他们做什么产业的？
不知道， 这个家族明面上涉猎的领域都还算正常，但私下做的什么？
不会是偷偷在做生鬼这种怪物吧？不然
我
他怎么会知道这附近有早
How
年
does
留
Tops
下
know
的
about these
训练
guys? They're just telling everyone no. At the end of the umbrella way, she pulls the braid. Yeah.
而且他信誓旦旦说，就算原本的生鬼用不了，他还有备用计划。
It would have been cool if they used if they like modeled the umbrella differently to like make it look like as if there are parts inside, but I think that would have been too much work.
他的备用计划是指什么？
那我就不知道了。我就是某天在艾德蒙先生旁边时，偶然，哎，你说，Tops 打算用生鬼干什么？用于科研吗？
A normal life in the hollow?
会不会有一天，咱们都能正常在空洞里生活？
哎，不该你问的就别问。
What the heck?
好嘛好嘛
Living in the hollows?
反正这附近也没发现什么，我们要不先离开空洞去复命吧？现在回去刚好能赶上外勤打卡下班。
先出去吧。
As the two Tops employees left, Vivian appears visibly unsettled.
哈特曼这个蠢货，一心想挤进 Tops。
Even the rank and file know, right? The hollows don't transport people or anymore or something? No, they do. But the thing is they have like medication to like prevent that, right? Although it's something like you take like daily and like frequently. So I'm wondering if the idea here is that the Tops thinks that we can't kill all the hollows, and so it's just like we should just adapt, you know?
他在称颂会
Do a
现在不把
vaccine
人
to
当
prevent
回
the
事
changing of the hollows or something like that?
牵扯进来的人越多，危险的人就越多。
Who's she talking about? Who's she then? Oh.
薇薇安，我刚才就很在意了，你口中说的他是指……是我失态了，请不必在意。
Interesting.
我口中的他是称颂会的一个人，我曾经和他有些渊源。
Just put that into tap water apocalypse fixed. It could be like a vaccine type thing that where like it's injections rather than orally taken.
也正是因此，我在听说生鬼的事情后，才会想要追查发生了什么。
Ah.
我不是有意隐瞒你，只是
A former friend in the Exaltists.
称颂会于我而言是一段不太好的过往，我还没有勇气直面这份回忆，所以法厄同大人，再给我一点时间，等我整理好要从何讲起，一定会告诉你的。
Okay. That's not
好
asking.
我不会追问的。每个人都会有一些过往，不必逼迫自己揭开伤口。
Only side effect is ever probably mutating to no longer being human, but no big deal. Yeah, I mean, no big deal, right? As long as you have live your life and you're happy, you're fine, right?
我看到现在的薇薇安勇敢又善良，薇薇安一定已经十分努力了。法厄同大人，如果不是时间紧急，我一定要用3个小时赞美你。
Aww, poor girl likes being praised.
这个先记下，我会在今天睡前完成的。
Oh, that's cute.
现在我们先去找那些生鬼休眠体吧。称颂会的人一定已经察觉有人企图回收生鬼了。他
Awesome.
们的备用计划究竟是指什么？
I like that.
真的好让人在意。
That's kind of cool that you see her like
有不好的
putting the
预
sword
感。
back in her umbrella here. Interesting. It doesn't look like the umbrella like actually changes the model, but the illusion is there, and I think that's all that matters. Denny's! Oh, that's exactly what I needed. If I do this... Oh, Robin!
交给我吧。
Okay. Sorry. Huh? Why is Mia? Huh? Wait. Huh? Sorry. That's weird. Well, Hannah seems hollowed out like a Cancer, but if that side's like too awkward to draw, yeah. His Roman sacrifice is gone too. Who could it be? And how do I know the locations of the dormant sacrifices? Let's check the next location. I hope this doesn't become a nightmare for New Eridu.
虽然之前雨果做了那些事，但他也有自己的理由。反生鸟或许是很多人眼中的反派，可是。
Look at her go, man.
我反而是接受邀请加入反生鸟，才走上了正轨。
Chest.
我第一次不只是因为诅咒的能力而被需要。
Like there? I hear the sound of a chest, but I can't tell where it is. Oh. There it is. Thanks, Miyabi.
是我们晚来了一步吗？
Thank you,
前面似乎
Miab.
有人。
Miab. Oh! White hair lady? Okay. I like watching her animations.
果然是你，薇薇安。
哦？
卡米尔姐姐，
哦？
你为什么会在这里销毁沉睡的生鬼？
薇薇安，不用叫得这么亲昵，我并不是你的姐姐。
你是为了阻止称颂会吗？
薇薇安，我从未离开称颂会。
啊。
你明明知道兰登当年做了什么。
Playable character versus non-playable character difference.
兰登大人。
As it is.
是为了施主，虽然方式激进了一些，但那些是必要的牺牲。薇薇安，既然当年你选择离开，如今就不要再掺入这件事。
Huh. Should I grind 24 hours for Vivian? Why would you need grind 24 hours? You only need to grind like 1 hour.
我今天会
You'll be fine.
见过你，你和你的朋友离开这里。
Nice that we get to see this antagonist so early.
你怎么了？ 你是不是被逼迫了？我会帮你。
帮我？像当年你帮他那样吗？
You ran out of commissions? Oh, for gacha pulls. Yeah, go for it. I think she's really cool. She's an interesting mechanic, I think, too. I love this deflated expression of hers. She looks so sad.
薇薇安，你落泪了。你现在注视的是我。 对吗？
Huh?
不是的，不是。
Her voice is cute. Everything about her is quite cute.
薇薇安，你还是和那时候一模一样，不用掩盖眼泪。我很清楚自己的下场。
Aww.
只是，你有你的选择，我也有我的。最后劝告你一句，这件事你不要插手了。他恨极了你。
Oh.
我不会告诉他我见过你，你也不要再出现在我们面前。
卡米尔。
Camille gives Vivian one last glance and throws a smoke bomb to the ground. You know, he tracks some ethereals. Even though you have many questions dealing with the intimate throws like the right choice right now.
法童大人，小心！刚刚的事情，之后我会给你一个解释。先解决眼前的野孩。
I do like her animations, man. Oh, she has a dodge built into her one of her attacks. That's kind of cool. After fighting the ethereals, we searched for a long time, but don't find any dormant sacrifices. After delivering Ridley, we decided to leave the hall for now and figure out next move just then the phone rings. It's a little bit rushed.
停，薇薇，你们似乎用了比预计更久的时间，是发生什么了吗？
社长给到的几个坐标，大多数都已经没有生鬼休眠体了。卡米尔，称颂会的人不知道为什么主动销毁了许多休眠体。
Interesting.
称颂会的人没有理由销毁生鬼休眠体吧？
Isn't the entire thing about creating sacrifices?
薇薇安说的是真的，我也看到了。而且那位称颂会的人，算是我曾经认识的人。我本以为兰登死后他会离开称颂会，但没想到他选择了留下。
薇薇安和
和称颂会之前有过往来吗？
我小时候曾在称颂会待过一段时间，那个时候兰登还是这个区域称颂会内部备受推崇的人。
Dang, they've been here for a while.
后来发生了很多事情，兰登死后，我就离开了。总之，也是因为有这么一段渊源，我才会对生鬼的事情耿耿于怀。
I'll stream pop on my algorithm decided to watch this. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here.
我很清楚的知道，为了生鬼的诞生，已经有太多人为此付出了性命。所以当我听说雅努斯区出现了生鬼，我就一直非常不安。我不想当年在称颂会的种种再发生了，所以才主动拜托了雨果，从生鬼核心开始。
It's interesting to me that Vivian is the one who initiated their investigation into like the secrets of New Eridu or whatever.
停，不要在这个时候安慰我，我只是为了给你们讲述前因后果。我们现在有更重要的事情要做。至于安慰，等我难过的时候，一定会向法厄同大人。那个时候，法厄同大人可要为我空出时间。之前说好，我很难哄的。
I think that's cute.
没问题，我有自信，我一定会陪你到不难过为止。那我们现在言归正传。
I want to see her sad too again.
刚刚在空洞里碰到的那2位 TOPS 员工的对话，我很在意。他们说哈特曼自信满满的说还有备用方案。这件事让我联想到之前被压下去的一些新物。最近拉文洛克家族负责的矿区
Mining
出现了几起矿
accidents
难，有很多工人遇难了。事情发生后，遇难者家属们收到了远超正常标准的一大笔赔偿金，所以也没有人闹事，这件事就不了了之了。但仔细想想，以现在拉文洛克家族的状况，他们怎么会甘心给
Interesting. I
出
wonder
这么多
why.
赔偿金？
Sounds
听
sketchy.
起来有蹊跷。你是怀疑他们故意制造了工人遇难的假象？
Probably human experimentation.
对，我怀疑那些工人
I love
根本不
that
是
for
死于
them.
矿难。
I guess maybe.
这件事，我打算去找我的老朋友们，问问有没有相关情报。法厄同大人有时间吗？我的老朋友们就在离6分街不远的地方，要不要一起去？
Yeah.
我跟你一起去。
Huh. It's really interesting knowing that she has a history with extremist groups. Definitely not expected. Game. Oh. You have a luminous go with Vivian to meet her old friend. Doing experimentations. First organ harvesting. Next, who knows? Only faith in. Let's head as soon as you're ready. Let's go now. And calls for one reason or another. Yeah. I'm glad that she managed to leave, which it really says something about her character. At least for me, at least, right? Don't want to try to no worries. I don't mind. You can lurk if you want, if that's what you look for. Yo, it's rain again! That's crazy. When we'll bring in coma cases called My Wishes. Honestly, would not be surprised. Yo, I just realized, did Rain get new AirPods? It's like orange. Rain is coolest girl. She's pretty cool.
好久不见。
I think the Rain badge on her chest is a little on the nose though. And on her hair. Rain.
是瑞恩，你们2个居然认识吗？
法厄同，好久不见。
瑞恩，你居然知道法厄同大人是法厄同大人？不对不对，你居然知道灵是法厄同大人？
我也是后来才知道的。之前有次出了一些意外，你可帮忙搭线，认识后才知道的。
Vivian knows Nicole? They need to add a crocodile theory in. Maybe they will in the future. That'd be kind of cool.
正常人也不会想到传奇神将是在路边开录像店为生吧？对了，你的偶像……
瑞恩，我们不要聊以前的事情了，那些事法厄同大人不会感兴趣的。
Say loud for everyone to hear, Vivian. Yeah, for real. It's okay though. I don't mind.
这有什么的？对了，法厄同店长也住在6分街，没准认识你的偶像。
我记
Funny.
得之前有一次，你根据神网帖子定位到发帖地点在6分街，你过去找了
Funny.
一圈，结果回来后垂头丧气的说了一堆蠢话。
Oh,
什么
cute.
定位点有一只黑猫，你的偶像难道是一只会说话的猫之类的？
Silly. I think I know that black cat.
那只黑猫我也见过，我经常喂它零食吃呢。发个动
Yeah, for real.
说了，
I think that's really cute.
真是的，都这么多年过去了，薇薇安，你还是不肯告诉我你的偶像是谁，
Oh, Rain doesn't know.
不然以我的技术，早帮你找到了。
Rain doesn't know.
虽然你一直坚持要通过自己的力量见到想见的人，但毕竟你已经很努力
That's
了，
so funny.
稍微依赖我一下也可以的。
That's so funny.
瑞恩，我不该来见你的。
That's cute.
怎么了？
Rain's totally oblivious. Aw.
那个瑞安，薇薇安说你有一些新的情报，要不我们先聊正事？
She thought it was cringe that her idol was the heckin' nameless hacker's Phaethon, and then she didn't tell her hacker friend about. That's funny.
好，那我们聊正事。先说一个比较确定的事情，拉文洛克家族通报失踪工人们死于工程事故，这是假的。
Of course.
那批工人最后可查到的联络信号是在空洞附近，随后所有人都失去了联络。
Of course.
昨天我检测到拉文洛克秘密雇佣了一些人，以空洞为中心向外围搜查。
Of course.
我这边定位到有一个人发出过一段意义不明的求助信号，我截获了那个信息源。
We love her even if she's cringe. We love her because she's cringe. I just can't buy that Vivian didn't mention Phaethon at any point to Rain. It's not that she didn't mention Phaethon at any point to me. I think it's more that like she's like, oh yeah, my idol is the best. My idol is like, I love my idol. They're so cool. They posted again today on internet. I love them so much. And Rain's like, oh yeah, who's your idol again? He never told me. And then Vivian's like, oh, I mean, just like, don't worry about it. I don't imagine that she never mentioned it. I think it's more just like she thought it was too cringe.
但我试图主动联络时，那个信号点就彻底消失了。
Oh,
信号最后出现的地点就在光印广场附近。
oh, that's kind of
在
close.
现实里找人不是我的长项，要靠你们自己在这附近搜查了。
Any more leads?
好，我们会在附近追查一下。你刚刚说先说一个比较确定的事情，那不太确定的情报是，我抓取到一些网络上的信息，有一条也比较让人在意。前些日子，港口附近某个废弃仓库内有可怕的声响传出。
They're probably running before she knew we were Phaethon. That's true, but I think that's because we mentioned that we knew Phaethon, kind of thing, and then she kind of got excited. I don't know. I think it's like it's easier to put a face against people that you've had a like. How do I say? Like when you have friends and you get into something that you know they think is a little weird, all right? You feel kind of like you don't really want to talk about it with them. But if you meet a stranger who likes the thing that you do, you're just like, oh yeah, this thing is so cool, right? I don't know. It's just like my kind of vibe. I think I could believe it.
但是那个仓库卷帘门紧锁，没人知道里面发生了什么。
Breaking and entering. I love breaking and
我
entering,
不确定
especially
这
the
是否和
breaking
你们
part.
正在追查的事情有关。如果你们在这附近没找到线索，或许也可以去那边看看。好了，我的情报就是这些了。谢谢你，瑞恩。我们都这么熟了，不要忽然说这种肉麻的话。
What? Emotional? She just said thanks.
这次情报不用付费了，就当做薇薇安之前免费帮我做事的回礼了。
Not exactly the same feel as Phaethon. Exactly.
当然，如果你还是想调查你偶像的事情，也可以再找我。
But I think it's also like the kind of like boundary you have as a fan, where it's like, oh, I do not want to know too much about my idol because it'll like ruin the illusion, you know?
我好奇很久了。好啦，我自己会解决啦。瑞恩不用一直这么八卦。
The way she says it is so cute, though.
八卦吗？我只是出于职业习惯，所以好奇，什么人值得你找这么久？无论那个人现实里是什么样的人，对你而言，他已经是你的一部分了。
Yeah.
你在追寻他的路上，成长了许多。比起当年的你，我更喜欢现在的你。
Aww.
所以，如果你找到了他，不要害怕和他相见。
Aww.
没有人会不喜欢现在的薇薇安。
The way they said it seems a little bit different. They said like there's
没有人会不喜欢现在的薇薇安。
instead of people who will appreciate you for who you are, In CN, the line is more like, no one could dislike the way you are now, dislike you the way you are now. And a vibe, it's a little bit of a different vibe of the line. I kind of like it more.
瑞恩，
虽然我不在乎现实世界会变成什么样子，但我希望我认识的人都能好好活着。
Raimi support a friend Albanians dying of cringe. Isn't that just kind of how it is?
所以，这次的事情拜托你们了。好了，我还有事，先走了。接下来的事情就交给你们了。
Whenever you're trauma dumping to your friend and they're just like, yeah, no, I'm really sorry that happened to you. If you ever need, like, is there anything I can help with? And then you're just, and you start dying because, like, you know, trauma is kind of cringe. Rain waves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled finding people in real life, so you can follow her and continue on her way.
大人，不要在意瑞恩的话。
By trying to make a VTuber model looks too complex. I think it's worth trying if it's something you're interested in.
那个很厉害的家伙就在前面，我们快过去吧。
I think it's always worth it to try something new. One Denny Boo! I remember you. I remember you. Inanna. You seem to be doing little one. You seem to be doing well, little one. Inanna. But it also read since the last we met. Inna. I go, before it was a manager who helped heal them. Inna. And you guys know each other? Last time I had to the manager's place, will I get to see you too? You know each other? Yeah, this little guy is Lucky Boo. My old boss at the previous workplace bought it at a discount store clearance sale. That's funny. But he was a terrible boss. Not only did he shirk on paying wages, he didn't take care of his little Bang Boo either. Nah. That guy really terrible. And his little guy had a malfunction and the boss threw it out because he didn't want to spend the money on repairs. Really? It could have been fixed with just a simple battery change. Taco Latte Boo. And Vivian's husband changed a battery bestest ever. All I did was change your battery for you. Because you earned the money to buy it. Aww, cute. And just enough to buy a battery. Aww. That's where 100 Denny Bang battery came from. Aww. Honestly, got plenty of energy, but I told you before, you need to be more tactful. Haven't you learned anything? And then? Pet one Denny Boo, give Denny. Wow, so you found a way to make a living, huh? Amazing. Better not expose one Denny Boo. And no? Need something? I'm super happy to help. I know you love exploring all kinds of places, so tell me, have you come across anyone strange these past few days? And not? You mean someone who looks hurt, scared, and kind of trying to hide when there aren't that many people around? And nah. Sounds something like the desert today, someone super similar. Like the Outer Ring? Why are you going to the Outer Ring? I don't think one Dunny Gaboo can make it that far, as it probably refers to the sand pit up ahead. Lord Fate then, let's take a look. Anna? You're super helpful. Anna! You should go wherever you and do whatever important stuff you need to do, let's play together soon. Aww.
一丁尼布是个可爱的小家伙，对吧？
Yeah. Begrudgingly.
没想到你之前也帮助过他。
Yeah, begrudgingly.
我就知道法厄同大人是全天下最好的人啦。
Oh, I thought it was like down there. I guess there's no... Oh, I didn't know that there's like a boardwalk there. That's awesome looking, actually. I want to go there. What the heck? Bamboo Bang Boo sounds fire to add. That'd be kind of funny. It seems that's the person Rain and one Denny Boo were talking about. Lord Faith, then please stand back. I cannot be certain if he'll end up doing something extreme considering his current mental state. I'm afraid he might hurt you. Looks like a nice bike trail. Yeah, you could smash so many pavilions down there. I'll try talking to him and see what's going on. Vivian walks forward and taps the cowering man on the shoulder.
不要抓我回去！不要！我错了，我知道错了，我不要你们的钱了！不要！不要！
哦？
你先冷静一下。
你们是谁？我什么都不会说的，放过我！我不知道，我什么都不知道。
我们不是治安局或者调查协会官方的人，更不是拉文洛克家族的人。 所以我们不会逼迫你做任何事情，你不要害怕。
那你们找我有什么企图？
我们只是想知道拉文洛克家族逼迫你们在哪里，干了什么。
I would have said like, oh, I saw the SOS signal that you sent out.
我不能说，我不能说，我还有家人，他们会找到我的家人。你们当没见过我，不要再问了。
Why isn't he just going home if he's just in Lumina Square though?
你还想
Maybe
见
he's
到你的
watching.
家
Maybe
人
he's
吗？
watching the family.
我没有脸见他们。
I just realized you can see that he has stubble.
是我利益熏心，是我自作自受。
但是你的家人一定很想你，他们也不会因此责备你的。
是我的错，一切都是我的错，我不想连累他们。
大船将倾，没有一个人可以逃过。
我只是个小人物，事到如今，我什么也改变不了。
如果你还对自己的家人和朋友有不舍之心，就应该趁还有机会阻止这场灾难的发生。
I do kind of wonder why he's just chilling here of all places. Like I feel like they'd find him easily.
蝴蝶扇动翅膀，会掀起远处的一场海啸。或许结局尚不可知，但如果你毫无作为，当结局来临时，我很肯定，你只会更加悔恨。我们不会出卖你，也不需要你直面那些人，更会为你提供保护。我会让你再次见到你的家人，但你要告诉我们，究竟发生了什么。
She looks so convincing. I'm kind of scared.
哈特曼拨了一大笔钱，征集愿意进入空洞的工人，说是去看守什么东西。那笔钱的金额太大了，以至于我们都隐隐意识到，这一定并非是合法的工作。但我以为是运输或者看守一些非法以太资源，也就去了。
That's just like a petty minor crime. It's fine.
主动申请这个工作后，哈特曼的手下带工人们进入空洞。我们最初去的地方放着一个特殊的箱子。抵达后，他们给了我们一些药片，
Oh.
说可以提高我们的以太噬性。但吃下药片后的事，
Oh.
我就记不太清了。等我清醒过来，我看到我的工友死在我面前。他们说我是很好的实验体什么的，就把我换了一个地方关了起来，还要给我注射别的药剂。
Oh.
当时害怕极了。
I was right. This human experimentation.
等他们把我转移后，很快有一个金发的男人找到我，给了我一份萝卜，让我离开。
Oh my god, Hugo?
于是我就逃了出来。我不想杀人的，我不知道。
Petty crime? No. I thought it was petty crime because it's like, oh yeah, it's just like, you know, smuggling illegal goods. But no, it's actually human experimentation and also murder.
你工友的死亡不是你的错，你只是被他们利用了。你还记得一开始他们带你去的地方在哪里吗？那个箱子里是什么？
我只记得，最开始是天台一样的地方，像是一个建筑物的高层。那个箱子里具体是什么，我不记得了。但我真的不是在说谎。他们给我吃的药剂会让人产生幻觉，我只吃了一片，意识就仿佛不是自己的了，记忆也变得断断续续。
Man, drugs are crazy nowadays.
我说的都是真的，不是逃避责任。我真的不记得具体发生什么了。
我知道，你没有说谎。我们会联络人保护你，你可以安心养
Will
病。
arrange for your protection?
你的家
How?
人也不会被牵扯其
Like
中。
Keon?
等事情结束后，你就可以和他们团聚。
You and Vivian. Oh, I was right. Mayor representing Victoria Housekeeping agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon, Rena arrives and takes the man away. The mentioning the mayor will confirm the location based on his description. Sure. Remarkably calm.
从之前就想说了，你遇到事情好冷静，好果断，和你给人的第一印象完全不一样。其实我以前不是这样的，以前遇到事情总想着逃避，甚至一度想直接逃避自己的一切。我存在的本身似乎就是痛苦根源。
She is pretty cool.
会想着，是不是离开这里，才能不再痛苦？
Not hard to imagine.
有点难以想象那样的薇薇安。毕竟我们第一次见面时， 你的气场强得吓人。毕竟当时在拍卖会
Scary
现
lady.
场，我有任务在身，而且就像瑞恩说的，这些年我成长了许多呢。
Speaking of Rain.
说到瑞恩，我还是觉得好巧啊，没想到我和薇薇安有共同认识的人。
I think everyone knows each other in New Eridu, which is kind of a good thing. I think it's kind of good.
还有，一丁宁布你居然也认识，说不定我和薇薇安其实擦肩而过很多次呢。那法厄同大人，不如说说自己这段时间都经历过什么，去过哪里呢？
So Red Fang. Oh.
这段时间的话，仔细想想也经历了很多事情。毕竟我和哥哥连法厄同这个账号都丢掉了。
I think this is cute though, where they're just like sharing each other's like life stories. I guess cute.
这个要从狡兔抢了赤牙帮的东西开始说起。
As you walk along the river by Luminous Square with Vivian, you can start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't part of them, she's been to the places where they took place. Crazy. She's been to the chaotic hall of the Camellia Golden Week, has her favorite sandwich at Cheesetopia, and even received a star packet sticker from Officer Mimu for rescuing Bangbu. You're amazed at the coincidence of life in New Eridu and how your paths have crossed so many times without even realizing it. Don't try it. It's time for a meal. That's just a date.
我记得就在这附近啊，那家评分超高的店，我收藏很久了。
Her heels are so big.
法厄同大人，怎么了？我见过6分街的那只黑猫，我也曾听过你刚说到的外环口琴声，我更站在过林浩空洞外的纪念碑前，但这些并不是巧合。
Oh, she's stalking. She's been stalking her.
这一切，
This is so like shoujo.
追寻着你，终于走到了你面前。我从很小的时候就一直被视为带来不幸的人。
Sorry. Hello, factory made wife of ZZZ nutty show off. I think it's kind of funny because there is like that kind of like vibe to her, but then it's also like she's clearly like unwell. An unwell like hyper stan. I think like this dichotomy is kind of funny.
我辗转过很多地方，见证过太多不幸。我每次落泪，都会有人
Dang.
遭遇不幸。我听过太多的咒骂。
That's really pretty. This art is awesome.
我憎恶自己的眼泪，我憎恶自己的存在。
She has a legit reason. Yeah, she has a legit, like it makes sense, right? I just think it's funny the way that they have her like framed in this like very beautiful like romantic kind of vibe, but you also have to understand that it's like as a result of her hyperfixating to the point of like kind of stalking her idol. I did pick with the Shanghai skyline. I think even if it is, that's still fine. It looks really good.
曾经收留过我的地方，都出现过意外。我已经去过了太多地方，每一次都是这样的结局。我不知道还能去哪里。有天晚上，我看到一个帖子里面在讨论我的事情。
Ah, shoot.
我认识的，不认识的，都认定是我带来了诅咒。有人不怀好意的揶揄，
Damn.
有人希望我消失，有人恶意揣测。
This view is awesome though.
好像我的存在就是灾难。那个时候，天黑下来，我看到新爱丽都各处都亮起灯火，
You lose the 50-50. I hope you don't. I hope you win your 50-50.
那么多的光点，我却依旧不知道要去往何处。于是我想着，是不是我消失在这些光点中？我原本已经做好决定，但那个时候，我的手机响了一下。
Damn.
我想，那就看最后一眼。我想看看 这个世界给我留下最后一句话的人是谁？
It is really interesting to see a character dealing with like suicidality, right? I mean, she's past it now, which I think is really good. Like, I think the fact that we are not the ones helping her out of her darkest moment. I mean, at least not directly. We could be that she got a notification from the Faith account. But yeah, the fact that we're not the one helping her out of her darkest moment, I think is a really good sign of her personal strength.
那个人是你。
God dang it, of course it was. Never mind. Trolling.
是我吗？嗯。而且我和另一位法厄同大人求证过了，那段时间是你在用账号发帖。
There you go. I mean, okay. But my point is that, like, I don't think it was intentional, right? Like, the point is that this is a coincidence and it's like it's a total accident that this happened, right?
不过我也知道
I don't know.
你一定不记得了，因为那只是很普通的一天，网上出现了一个很普通的灌水帖子。
Yeah, not directly, yeah.
但是对我而言，却在那一晚，终于知道自己可以去向哪里。
The point is that she saw meaning. She figuratively met God that day and decided to keep going, which is I think is really, really powerful.
我想走你走过的路，看你看过的风景。我想有一天，在你的面前，当面告诉你这一切。
What exactly did the comments say?
所以，我当时回复了什么？我真的完全想不起来了。这个嘛，要靠法厄同大人自己想。
What?
我是不会告诉你的。
Messed up.
怎么这样？法厄同大人，谢谢你，不只是谢谢你的那一句话拉了我一把，而是感谢你。
If it was a cat meme, if it was a joke, I'd be so funny.
让我可以一路走到现在，成为了现在的薇薇安，成为了你看到的薇薇安。法厄同大人，我很喜欢现在的自己。
That's good. The wind skims across the surface of the water, like lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. Lights reflected in her eyes dance and flicker, as if eager to share the stories of the past, both the good and bad, the happy and the sad. Emotions intertwined with the narratives, and you feel as if you've been witnessing the past years of traveled.
刚刚莱卡恩发来了消息，事情有进展了。我们现在回录像店一起商讨下吧。
She is taller than I. Oh wait, I forgot. She's wearing like gigantic heels. Those things are like 5 inches. All right, let's go back to random play. Random play.
你们回来了。莱卡恩不久前跟我说，等你们回来后，希望能线上沟通。我现在拨给他。
Yeah.
升降阁下，薇薇安小姐，那位由丽娜带回来的先生情绪已经稳定下来了。根据他的描述，我们已经锁定哈特曼藏匿核心的地点，并且得知哈特曼打算利用这个核心和一伙人交易。
Yep.
我们推测，交易对象是称颂会的人。
I wonder if it's possible for us to like go back through the internet and look for the account and like the post that we're talking about earlier.
果然是这样吗？不过既然知道生鬼核心藏匿的地点，我们如果能先一步拿到就好办了。
正是如此，所以希望如果有可能，请尽快前往目标地点，拿到生鬼核心。
Leave it to us.
交给我们吧。
我这边还有一些事情需要处理，拿回生鬼核心的事情只能依靠各位了，以及之前市长承诺的帮手，此次也会协助你们。
Oh, sure, that friend that we mentioned.
目标点位已经同步给那位帮手，他会与你们在目标点会
I
合。
had that too. Yeah, right. That'd be really cool.
请您务必注意安全，祝各位一切顺利。
Lord Faith, and we'll head out as soon as you're ready. We must obtain the sacrifice core before Hartman does. Let's get going.
我从不会拒绝法厄同。
有事？
Let's bring Yab again.
除恶务尽。
Yab. Was there allowed to apply as a player always just need to be commissions? Yeah. But like this is like a post from our old Faithin account rather than like something that we can do in the game. Right? Because it seems like it was a long time ago. Maybe like the beginning of the game. Maybe there's something at the beginning of the game.
深轨核心在哪里？
卡米尔，这么重要的东西，我怎么会随身携带？
Yo, sorry, my brain took a break there. It's
而
them.
且，虽然拉文洛克家族和称颂会已经合作多年，但我与蒂娜大人却还没有见过几面。深轨核心是我这次合作的诚意。
Come
蒂娜
here.
大人是否也该拿出相应的诚意呢？
我今天只是来确认核心的真伪，确认后，蒂娜大人自然会给到你满意的答复。毕竟我们的合作不是口头之约，大家都要相互看到想要的东西，才好进行下一步。
这个自然。那我先带你去放置核心的地方，等你确认后，再请蒂娜大人过来，我们一起进行协商。
带
Yeah.
路吧。
I do think it's really funny how he has rose tinted glasses. Thematically
看来
very
哈特曼还
poignant.
想多给自己叫些假，贪心不足蛇吞象。只是深轨核心这么重要的东西，怎么会只派卡米尔来取？
She's expendable, I see.
而且卡米尔似乎并不希望哈特曼和蒂娜见面，这又是为什么呢？
Who's Dina?
刚刚哈特曼提到的蒂娜是谁？称颂会的负责人吗？算是。法尔通大人，我们还是快点动身，要先他们一步抵达哈特曼藏匿核心的地方。
I like when she closes her eyes a little bit like that, and all you see is the red part of her eyes. It's kind of cool. Find the red already.
我已经规划好一条近路了，不过沿路会有野孩，到时候就交给薇薇安
I
了。
do kind of wish this part was on the TV.
请放心交给我。
I miss the TV a
我会
little
保护
bit,
法
a
尔
lot
通
of
大人
it.
的安全。有野孩，不准接近法厄同大人。
Silly. They should have like I don't know, someone with a quick assist. 'Cause like entire things around quick assist.
让我出手了。
Breaking the boxes. That's my favorite thing. I was like of the heckin' Overwatch game back when that was like new and fresh.
哈特曼看来想要谈到更多筹码，还在纠缠。我们先离开这里，避免被发现。有偷袭！
I wish. I think I wish Vivian's SP regeneration or sorry energy regeneration was a little bit faster. A little slow, I think, for me. It's because we're only running a two-man team though.
法厄同大人，敌人交给我。
Dude, what's happening to my frame rate?
交给我吧。
Is it just like this enemy lineup that's like bad? Or what? I can't tell. Hold on. Give me one moment, because that's actually bothering me now. What could it be? What could it be? Try that. Woo! I think Robin is a pretty cool Bangbu.
他们还在那边，似乎在争论。好时机，我们快点前进。
Yeah,
深轨
Vivian
核
doesn't
心
get a lot of
无
energy,
论是
huh?
在哈特曼还是称颂会手上，都很危险。
Yeah?
交出箱子里的东西。
Oh, guys, wait, humans?
别怪我们不客气。
Wait, that's crazy.
口气不小啊！先过我这关再说吧。
我们快去拿深轨核心吧。
Crazy.
法厄同大人，
That face is so bad in CN. Yeah.
难道哈特曼根本没有把核心放在这里吗？
Put that in feedback. Yeah, I do think it's a little bit annoying.
你们怎么会找到这里？箱子里的核心呢？你们把核心拿去哪里了？
Oh, the Exaltus stole it.
哈特曼，这就是你说的把深轨核
Or
心放在
something?
了安全的地方。
The guys with the bowls in their heads aren't human. I mean, yeah, but they're like so big and thick that they don't look human. Okay, maybe the skinny guys look a little bit human, but you don't see their faces, so they're. It's like when you wear your mask, you become dehumanized. But these guys are wearing suits. Who's that?
薇薇安，别来无恙。
Oh, interesting. They have like inverted color schemes. Do you guys see that? Like she has red hair and purple eyes, whereas Vivian has purple hair and red eyes. To be with red hair. A little bit, yeah. The drama.
真是难为你了，竟然还记得我。看你过得这么好，我还以为你早就忘记当年的事情了。
And like Vivian's dress is, or shirt at least, is predominantly white, whereas Dina's all black.
怎么？
Really
每天
interesting.
晚上你不会梦到被你害死的那些人？
But she hates
在你
Faith,
梦
and
里
she totally
等着哭
does.
泣吗？
Yeah, if black versus Vivian's white. Yeah. I can't believe Vivian killed people.
当年我根本不知道，你不知道。那你享受着父亲大人的关注和爱，享受着大家对你的追捧时，
Yo,
我
what?
不说你不知道呢。我不是。
Spoiled girl, I love her.
蒂娜大人，薇薇安小姐当年其实……
卡米尔，我怎么不记得安排过你今天和哈特曼见面呢？
Oh, there is a lot of drama.
我只是想先确定深轨核心的真伪，我担心哈特曼会耍花招。
是吗？那你还真是忠心。我还以为你又要像当年一样，随便听信薇薇安的2句话，就要像杀死父亲一样，谋划着杀死我呢。
Crazy with a capital C. I hope she is.
我不会的，蒂娜大人。
你最好不要背叛我，卡米尔。当年的事情，是你欠我的。不过，卡米尔，你的担心是对的。这个核心确实是假的。
不可能，这个核心是我亲手从雨果那里抢回来的。
Oh. Bring her knees now or later. I think it'd be really funny if he snapped her knees now. He approaches Hartman and coldly inserts a cord into an open wound on one of his subordinates. Ow! Guy collapses on the ground screaming. Dina wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain.
深轨核心可以使人体内的以太粒子在短时间内尽可能的放大到极限。
Not even an eye can fix the territory like Twiggy was. Yeah.
看看你的手下吧，被塞入核心后，只是在没出息的叫痛。
Ow! What the heck?
真是吵人的废物。父亲大人献给始祖的作品，还没有这么劣质。
那真的核心？
薇薇安，你说，真的深轨核心在哪里呢？我不知道。如果我知道真核心在哪里，一定会在第一时间毁了它。你明明知道深轨是什么，你也知道当年那些被祝福的人本不应该遭受那些事情。
Oh.
啊
Not gonna be where she can ruin me.
遭受那些事情，他们会不会被祝福？
She scares
是
me.
你决定的吗？
She scares me, yeah.
如果不是你落泪，他们又怎么会遭遇不幸呢？薇薇安，不要在这里道貌岸然地说这些话。那些人的命运是你决定的，是你为他们带去了灾祸。兰登只是需要一个借口选出牺牲者。不管我落不落泪，他都会把活生生的人当作深轨实验的牺牲品。蒂娜，你明明知道这一切，兰登最后甚至不惜牺牲你。闭嘴！闭嘴！闭嘴！父亲大人是为了他的理想。 薇薇安，为什么你总是能毁掉我的一切？以前是，现在也是。
I'm trying to like grab my head around what's happening right now. Sorry.
你总是要破坏我的事情，我差一点，只差一点就能完成父亲大人的遗志了。如果你不肯交出生鬼核心，那你就给野孩做养料吧。
Because I was under the impression that people didn't believe her when they said they would come. People come to her demise when she cried in front of them, kind of vibe. Alright, I could see her being like kind of like a prophet, like a prophet for the Exaltists because of her like gift, right? But I'm just like not really understanding the like how she tried to save people and why people wouldn't believe her, kind of thing. Like I don't know, I'm not really sure.
我说了，生鬼核心不在我的手上，不然我早就毁掉那个东西了。法厄通大人，找准时间，你先离开这里。他发起疯来，什么都干得出来。啊？是吗？核心不在你手上，那更没有让你继续活着的理由了。
As Gina finishes her words, several explosions erupt, followed by tremors in the ground, signaling the rapid approach of numerous ethereals. In a panic, Cartman rushes to the car he summoned, taking Camila and Dina with him.
还有野孩子向这边涌来。呀，呀，注意四周。好。
I wanna do a dodge. What do you call it? Like a parry with Vivian. I guess I'd be in melee for that. Come on, come on. That's not the right one. Come on, do something. Do something. Oh, these things are useless. There you go. Anyway. Unparryable moves, right? That's what I'm saying. I do like that flower that comes from her animations. Pretty cool. Dude, that that move's a little annoying. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Oh, it is her. Yo! Ink?
巽宫为吉，杜门为生。
什么？
这里阴煞之气汇聚
Look at her aura farming.
是非之地。若想消灾避祸，可去东南方位。即刻。
谢谢。
Ooh. 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 Okay, the jiggle physics are a little. That's cool though. Yeah, okay. I do like birds.
总算清静点了。
Wow! Just need level talk on trigger. Yeah, leveling takes a while. Yeah, she's so cool. I knew Cool Stanpus can't be a bad person. Real.
梅弗劳尔跟我说，近期有一名特殊的合作者需要我的协助。
You are.
请问你是？
I'm really not a big fan of her cleavage, but I mean, she's cool. I like her moveset.
我是云窥山第13代门主，你可以称呼我为怡璇。
怡璇。Max size zombie.
梅弗劳尔给了我你的相关资料， 我很好奇你究竟是怎样的人，所以特此过来看看。
I like her the way she points. It's kind of like stupid looking. And have bras in the post-apocalypse. For real! That's what I'm saying.
原本以为他塞给了我一个大麻烦，但现在看来，你的气息还算令人舒心，很好。
Her jacket thing is really weird. She has like slits, like zipper holes on the upper arms, and then she sticks her arm through the zipper hole on her sleeve. It's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie.
哦，原来你就是市长说的那位调查员。
没错，他还委托我暂时当你的老师，给你提供一些额外的指导。
Useless these ones again. I would say these ones are useful because they have a function. They're just not being used for the recommended function. They're just like, she's wearing her sleeves really weird. Should be T-Rexing.
指导。
Like, she is wearing the shoulder of her sleeve, but nothing else. Which is better than most of the cast, I will say.
这里不是说话的地方。
Eve and her jacket taped to her shoulders. Eve is crazy for that. I do like the coins that are on her, like, arm guard.
我现在还有别的调查任务，而且你好像还有事要忙，不如就在此别过吧。
She seems to be quite the bringer of fortune.
之后我会找个合适的时间去你家登门拜访的。
Oh, okay. Bye, I guess. They're just saying this while Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted.
抱歉，法厄同大人，我有些不太舒服。
What happened to Dina and them?
我今天先回去休息，生鬼核心的事情我再调查一下，有消息再联络你。
Let's leave the holo first.
薇薇安确实需要好好休息一下，我们先离开空洞吧。
Okay. 6th Street has the most livable neighborhoods in the new area for several consecutive years. Wow. Ow. It's kind of sad. Hi, girly. How are you?
法厄同大人，你今天要先回去休息吗？
Are you feeling down, sad,
我不着急
girl?
回去。你从空洞出来后，似乎心情不太好，我有些担心你。我
Wanna talk? I'm here to
如
listen.
果有什么不开心的事，可以和我讲一讲。我应该还算是个蛮好的倾听者。
I think we'll probably stop after the like after we get back to 6th Street. There's gonna be a section where it's like, oh, the next section is immersive story mode. I'll probably stop around there because I don't think we have that much time to stream for the rest of that. So
我以前的事情，不是有意要隐瞒法厄同大人。
don't worry, you've apologized like 20 times now.
我很小的时候就一直被视为带来不幸的人，所以无论哪里都不愿意收留我太久。直到蓝灯领养我，将我带回了称颂会。
Okay.
在那里，我认识了蒂娜。最开始她对我非常好，把我当作亲妹妹一般。蒂娜说，她的父亲蓝灯是很伟大的人，总有一天，蓝灯会让大家不必再恐惧空洞。
So I think like sacrifice is like an experiment into making people adapt to hollows. Something like that.
所有生命都能在空洞内外自由地活着。
Yeah, okay.
帮助蓝灯筛选可以的人。称颂会里面的人都很尊重蒂娜，因为得到祝福的人就会拥有更好的以态示性，可以更加自如地进入空洞，也不必再害怕突发的空洞灾害。那个时候，每天蒂娜都会和我在一起聊天，只是她的话题总是关于称颂会和父亲。但是我们的关系，从蓝灯让我顶替蒂娜做的事情，就开始变了。蓝灯说，我并非只是带来不幸，只要我听他的话，就可以帮助到别人。于是那之后，每隔一段时间，蓝灯都会带我见一些人。如果我落下眼泪，蓝灯就会送给他们祝福药剂。
Interesting.
被祝福过的人，就可以避免灾祸。起初我是很高兴的，觉得自己可以帮助到别人了，甚至会和蒂娜分享这份心情。
What's the blessing, medicine, the sacrifice serum?
祝福药剂，不会就是布林格手里的生鬼药剂吧？ 确切说是比较早期的生鬼药剂。蓝灯制作的药剂并不稳定。
That is really interesting that Vivian's so close with the like enemy faction. It kind of makes you wonder, like, are these guys really? Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder, like, are these guys really so endgame because we have a character that has such close connections with this faction? I mean, I guess evidently they're not endgame. They're just kind of like the current plot thread we're going through. Endgame is getting rid of the hollows in general.
蓝灯研发的药剂可以在短时间内大幅提升能力，但同时也会加速以太侵蚀的症状。最终，大部分人都会变成蚁骸，但极少数人会变成生鬼。蚁骸会被直接杀死，而生鬼则会献给称颂会的高层。称颂会的理念是希望生鬼能保留人的意识，所以蓝灯研发的药剂并没有真正成功。于是，当某一天我看着蒂娜落泪时，蓝灯决定让自己的亲女儿接受祝福，以增加自己的可信度。原本我一直坚信接受祝福是一件好事，但那天我看到蒂娜的脸上充斥着恐惧和惊慌。
I wonder if Tops is a front for Exaltus or Exaltus are front for Tops. Yeah.
所以
Interesting.
那天晚些时候，我第一次违背了蓝灯立下的规矩。我跟着他来到空洞，我看到之前接受过祝福的人，在空洞内逐渐被侵蚀，最终，那个人变成了蚁骸。随后，蓝灯毫不犹豫地杀掉了他。我赶在蓝灯回去前回到了住所，偷偷进入蓝灯的书房，才得知了上面我说的那些真相。
That's really unfortunate.
而那个时候，再过几天就是蒂娜要接受祝福的日子。我想要救蒂娜，也不希望有人继续被骗。
You all here for the first time, gonna miss the TV one? Yeah.
当那天到来，我告诉在场的人，我看到应该接受祝福的不是蒂娜，而是蓝灯。
Interesting.
起初蓝灯还在辩解，在场的人也并不相信。于是我故意在所有人面前看向蓝灯，并落下眼泪。
That's crazy. These stars are kind of happy that day.
蓝灯大人，请接受祝福。
That's terrifying. That's interesting. How about yeah? I think it's so scary, I guess, that Vivian at such a young age, after knowing that she was sentencing people to death, decided to sentence the person that she wanted. Like, it makes sense that she became a vigilante, I guess, is what I'm saying.
薇安，你为什么不敢接受祝福？难道你之前都是骗我们的吗？
是感恩的渔民，你们已经没有价值了。
Weaponized witch hunt? Yeah, it's also really interesting that she's... How do I say? Like, Vivian... Like, how do I say this? Like, she created catastrophe, right? She can't prevent it by any means, but she can cause it. And that's really... I don't know what to say.
骗子！
快跑！快跑！
蒂娜，醒醒，快跟我走！薇薇，发生什么了？
She can't affect fate after all. Yeah.
蓝灯大人口中的祝福根本不是。
Clack. Yo, is that her?
父亲大人。
Oh.
我只是想，不是。
妈妈，我想回家。
不关我们的事，这是没有接受祝福的代价。
薇薇安，是你做的吗？蒂娜，我只是不想让你接受祝福，接受祝福的人都会。
薇薇安，我也只是不想失去我的父亲。
你一直都知道。你如果知道他都做了什么，父亲是我唯一的亲人。
That hurts.
薇薇安，不要自以为是，你从来都只会带来不幸。
That hurts. The girl that like saw you as a sister saying this to you. Always troubles and shares the past stories.
我以为兰登去世后，蒂娜就脱离了称颂会。
The enactor that man did not know the context for sure. Really? I can't see that now, but
我没想到他却继续研究兰登留下的东西，而且卡米尔也留了下来。卡米尔的家人都死于空洞灾害，所以他一直对称颂会的追求十分认同。
a BB, now you're broke. Oh no! It's okay. I'm also broke. We could be broke together. And Ian, he is almost calm. I see.
他本质上并不是坏人，他只是需要一个能寄托希望的地方。
Ian Vegas got replaced in that game. There's a lot of voice actors. I think there's like 4 actually that got replaced. At least. All the standard banner characters except for Nekomata, at least. I know that for sure. And I don't know how many that is. It's like 5?
他很早就加入了称颂会，甚至是看着蒂娜长大的。那次事件，他也是想保护蒂娜，情急之下才……他这些年跟着蒂娜，甚至继续做这些事，大概是出于愧疚。我不仅没有救出蒂娜，还困住了她。我能预知不幸，却从未改变过不幸的结局。或许我真的是带来不幸的人。
But Dina's still alive. I'm busy refused to do your job, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of nuance to the strike. I think the reason Zenless is so quick to replace voice actors is because they have more to prove, right? I think it's worse for them if the English cast is not active compared to like Genshin, for example. Thank you, Vivian.
薇安不是带来不幸的人，称颂会的那些事是兰登利用了你。至于蒂娜和卡米尔，他们都知道真相，他们只是做出了自己的选择。
I think it'll probably just get worse from there, man. I don't think it will. There will be a point where there won't be any more voice actors who will get replaced, I think. That's my understanding, at least. They don't strike Hoyo, they refuse to work. There's a lot of nuance to this, right? I think there's a lot of misinformation going around in the strike. The reason they were refusing to work was because Hoyo's former company was one of the companies that they were striking against. But ever since Hoyo has changed companies, I don't know if the voice actors were moved over, right? And I think that's part of the problem. If people were working under the former agency, then I think it makes sense that they continued to strike because the former agency was not very good, let's say that way, right? So there is more nuance to it than beyond refusing to work. And there is like a lot of confusion around why they think, or why people think the voice actors are striking against Hoyo. But it's not officially one of the companies that's being struck. Claudia VA was so good, it sounded raspy and her voice fitted her perfectly. Yeah, I did kind of feel like the Claudia VA was pretty strong.
空洞，以及由空洞衍生的各种灾害，并非只带走了他们的亲人。
Continues real tragedy.
所有活下来的人都带着偏执与仇恨。
Yeah, I don't think the voice actors are all in the wrong, right? I think the fact that they want to strike for their protection is a good thing. But I do think that there are some situations that have been happening with voice actors that has made it really... It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Yeah. Was my favorite vocal performances in the game. Yeah, but Chapter 2 was really, really emotionally strong. Yeah. See how the new voice does it? Maybe, yeah. If someone has like a recording of it on YouTube or something, that'd be really cool.
法厄同大人，
You need to believe in yourself.
你要更相信自己一些。你凭借自己的努力，正在逐渐瓦解这一次的生鬼危机。而且，我记得你说过，你很喜欢现在的自己。怎么，这句话不算数了吗？ 这句话一直作数。
Aww.
谢谢你今天听我讲这些。这些事虽然已经过去了许多年，但我一直不敢面对。今天再次遇到蒂娜，或许是注定的，让我有机会能将这一切都说出来，心里似乎没有那么难受了。法厄同大人是个很好的倾听者。
I think this is cute. I just think it'd be a little bit more accurate as wise, because I think Belle's kind of a yapper. Tell me whenever you need.
以后如果你有不开心的事，可以随时跟我说。今天遇到太多事情，你一定也很累了。我会再追查一下生鬼核心的去向，有消息后我会再联系你。法厄同大人，晚安。
晚安. After bidding farewell to Vivian, you head back to the video store. You see the collectible she gifted you on the table, and it stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately. You hope the sacrifice crisis can be resolved smoothly, pondering the whereabouts of the real sacrifice core. Weariness sets in, and before you know it, you drift off to sleep. When you wake, it's almost noon. She's just like me. Yeah? Game? Game, you good? Game, are you there? Game, hello? Oh. Belle, Vivian was in the stores now, but you weren't here. Do you need something? It was about the sacrifice core. I also wish that the other sibling had more of a role in the story. That makes me upset as well. The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at that auction, and so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more of that happened afterwards, and we're simply unaware of it. Sleeping till noon, those are the days. Honestly, I hate when you have to wake up for your 9-to-5 job. Favorite has to be Ben. I haven't heard Ben's English voice, I don't think. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. Belle, if you have time, head to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Yeah, okay. So we'll stop here for today. I think it's a good enough stopping point. We got everything from Vivian's story, and it's very touching. It's a very, what do I say? Her girl, right? She's experienced a lot. Her backstory is really interesting. It's really cool that we're getting a character that has such a connection with this, well, cult, basically, right? You Are Good About Me is one of my favorite voices from him. That's cool. I haven't heard that one. It's a long story this time. I hope it is. I think, my hot take, I think stories are best when they're very long, you know? I think stories are best. Oh, not very, very long. Like, there should be a limit. But if you're consolidating the story as much as you can, and it still ends up being several hours of time, I think that's a good sign for the most part. So I got a 3-star moving Gemini just sitting in my bag. Yeah. Story of chapter 1 took me 18 straight hours to complete. I mean, 18 straight hours is a lot of time. But, you know, doable. It's reasonable. But I hope that we get to finish this next time. I don't really know how far we are into the story right now. I want to say we're about like halfway, right? Maybe I'm probably being maybe a third. Maybe we're a third of the way. So we'll finish that next time. Probably sometime this next week. I want to also stream Nikki and Arcanites during this time, so it's gonna be a very. I might be streaming more this week again. So that'll be exciting for you guys. I'll have Vivian probably built by next time. I'll also have Piper built. Wherever she is. So I'll be able to run her optimal team. Oh, there she is. And also maybe Seth as well. So yeah, that'll be really cool. I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. And I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for joining me today. Have a good day. Have a good week. And I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.